Save our services! Save our services! Save our services! Save our services!
Well, this protest and sort of lobby was called as a response to the inactivity in funding this project here. Integrated services is a novel way, it's a very revolutionary way of dealing with families, children and families with particular social problems. It's about integrating health and education and making services more accessible to the public in general. Now those services are now under threat, and it's absolutely a disgrace that we have to be here today, that we have to take workers away from delivering those frontline services, and what we're calling on is for all the politicians to come together and find a way that this much needed service continues. Fear is that what we have is that if these services go, then those people most in need in our society, the most vulnerable families in our communities, are denied access to the services that are basically a lifeline to them.
Are you hopeful that some resolution will be found in time?
Yes, I am hopeful. I believe there's a meeting this afternoon. We have called people up here today as a way of lobbying that meeting and putting pressure on our politicians. We've had a good response from our politicians, and what we want to now do is get them to transfer that support into activity and put pressure on the civil servants this afternoon to bring a resolution to this.
Well, this is about the integrated services, which is a very valuable service which is ongoing in West Belfast and the Greater Shankill area. It's been going for the last number of years, and I think it has helped many families right throughout them two areas, which are some of the most deprived areas in the north of Ireland, in fact in the island of Ireland. And I think that's a very great to see as many people come out today for them two communities, because it is very important. I have met with them over the last year, and the last 2 weeks alone I've probably done about 15-16 meetings, not only with these but with senior civil servants in the building behind us in Stormont. There's another meeting today, this afternoon, and I hope that we can get this funding over the line for these organisations within the integrated services in West Belfast and Shankill, because it's vital. They do provide a massive facility for the people of West Belfast. They provide where, if it wasn't for them, there would be a number of people who would be in care, social services. If it wasn't for them, there would be more people within their jails. And I think with this, it's actually value for money and should be supported. And I urge all the departments who are currently working on this initiative to get it across the line, to get this funded, and let's see how we can start this all over again.